it's Chandra Jessie on Motherless Mondays, where I am learning to turn my pain into purpose. Here we talk about my experience with being motherless for 20 years. Today I want to talk about my journey with being angry. It's sad to admit, for 18 years, I have been angry. I didn't even realize that it was anger until literally about 2 years ago. I remember when she first passed, of course, I was angry with God. I remember getting in my car so many nights and just driving so far out in the country and just screaming to the top of my lungs. I literally did not know what I was going to do without this woman. My dad and I, we didn't really grieve together. He kind of did his thing and I was doing mine. And I did mine by partying all the time and going out thinking that was helping me, but it actually was making it worse. I stayed doing all the things because I did not want to deal with that void that I was feeling. I remember so many times there were older women who kind of would reach out to me that I thought my mom was cool with, and they act like their intentions was pure, but to come to find out, they were really just trying to be with my dad. So that was another form of hurt that I experienced. And over time, hurt people. I actually hurt others as well. That's hard to admit, but that's the truth. And I want to be truthful. I was so angry. I remember sitting in church so many times, lost and angry, but I kept going because I knew one day I was gonna come through this. I didn't know how, but I knew the thing I needed to do was to keep going. I wasn't reading scripture, I wasn't praying like that. So on Sundays, that was the only time that I truly spent with God. To admit that I was angry for 18 years, that's crazy. Over time, because of God's relentless love, God turned this journey into restoration and basically did like a deep healing within me. I began to see the situation for what it was, and God was able to start speaking to me through being motherless. My level of anger lessened each year, because if it was dead smack in the middle of the day and I wanted to burst out crying, I allowed myself to do that instead of running off and trying to ignore it. And if a song came on and it reminded me of my mother, if I could dance to it and have a good time, I would. If I needed to cry, I would. When I would run into those women who meant me no good at that time, I was able to learn to smile and be kind and keep it pushing. But when I got in my car, I would break down and I allowed myself to feel whatever I was feeling. So on this motherless journey, that is one thing that I want you to do to be able to press forward. Allow yourself to feel the emotions that you feel and then go on about your day. And I don't want you to be like me and be angry for 18 years of a 20-year journey. I thank God that I am able to address it and call it out by name. So anger no longer has a stronghold on me. May you be blessed. And I will see you all in the next Motherless Monday, where I'm learning to turn my pain into purpose.